All right, I'm here alongside a San Antonio favorite, Kellen Mond, quarterback of the San Antonio Brahmas. Kellen, you're 25 years young. You've said it yourself, you still have so much football left in you. So what excites you about the chance to play some live action football again?
I mean, one, being able to play in my hometown, San Antonio. You know, I haven't played in the Alamo Dome since, I think, 2015, 2014. So really excited to be able to play in the Dome, and then just being able to come out with guys who, a lot of these guys I've already played with on different NFL teams or trained with in the offseason. So there's already a good group of guys, and we haven't even been here a week. So a lot of us are excited, and we put the pads on tomorrow.
This is going to be your first time repping a San Antonio program since Reagan, right, when you were in high school. So what does that mean to you? How surreal does that feel?
It's awesome. You look at the whole city, San Antonio. It's growing like crazy. You know, we have a great sports culture. Just from high school football, all the way to the Spurs and all the rings that we have, and then now we get to play football in the Alamo Dome. So I know we're all excited to get down there, and we play in less than a month.
Yeah, 4 Saturdays at the time that we're talking, and there's a lot of excitement surrounding this team because of last year's finish, and you're a part of AJ Smith's high-flying offense. What do you like about his offensive structure and what you bring to it?
I think just his want to be able to throw the ball down the field. It's explosive plays. Let's throw with accuracy. And so, as we continue to work out here, we've only been out here with each other really 3 days throwing. So there's already a good connection, and then we're continuing to work on the timing and, getting on the same page. But like I said, we have a really good group of guys from quarterbacks to receivers, and we're able to have some of these conversations. And a lot of us have been veterans in the NFL, and we played in the league. So be able to have some advanced talking is really helpful.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about your NFL days. What did you learn the most in your 4 years at the pro ranks that have kind of helped you in your position here with the Brahmas?
I think one of the best things is being able to play in so many great quarterback rooms. And, from Kirk Cousins, Jacoby Brissett, Deshaun Watson, all those guys, I've been a part of some amazing rooms. And so to be able to come here, and all of us have had some sort of NFL experience, and so we're able to come into a locker room. We've been in multiple different systems, so being able to adjust to, AJ's system brings challenges, but we've also been in a lot of other advanced systems, so there's some ease to it. So like I said, a lot of us and the receivers, we're getting on the same page. We're able to have, great conversations on, angles of routes, and be able for us to be able to play with anticipation and get the ball in their hands.
Have you been enlightened by Coach Smith's 360 virtual reality way of watching film that he kind of invented?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's amazing, and I'm surprised that I haven't done it in the past, or other NFL teams, haven't picked it up. I know a few of them, some of the young guys have started to pick it up, but, I think it's really good. It puts it essentially as if you were the quarterback, and it's able to, help you make decisions faster and process rather than being on the field, and certain things are extremely taxing and, taxing out your arms. So, I think it's really amazing, and, all three of us quarterbacks, we do it together. Again, we're able to have certain conversations, talk about what they think here, and, we're able to come to a sound conclusion.
So bringing it back to your San Antonio connection now, what do you think of when you think of your early days playing at Reagan before, of course, you transferred to IMG Academy?
I mean, those were where the roots were. My dad's from San Antonio. All our family lives in San Antonio. I grew up in, that Stone Oak, North Side pipeline. So although all those people who, it's just such a great community feel and aspect to it. And so to be able to go there and play, I think is going to be amazing. I have so many football memories, playing Judson in the playoffs, playing Stevens in the playoffs, Smith and Valley, and all those great games. So, I'm excited to get back to the city.
Have you been welcomed already by the San Antonio community, excited to have you back wearing a San Antonio uniform?
Yeah, I know. Just a few days ago, my parents and entire family bought a huge section of tickets, so they're like, we're going to be at the games. I told them, hey, we have 4 comp tickets as players, and they're like, yeah, that's not enough. So, I know a bunch of my family, and then just, like I said, the sports culture and a lot of people who grew up watching me 10 years ago in high school are going to be out there. So I think it's going to be great for the city, great for the Alamo Dome, and great for the Brahmas.
And this is just the beginning for you, right? Because you still have NFL aspirations. You still want to get back in and find a starting role.
It definitely is, and I think, I've always hit some level of adversity. I hit adversity, my freshman year at Reagan, and I was like a little bit indecisive if I wanted to even continue to play football anymore. And I continued through that and ended up being a 5-star. My Texas A&M career didn't start great going to UCLA, and then we ended up number 4 team in the country. And so there's always some level of adversity, and I've always been able to push through it. So that's what I'm excited about.
So over at KSAT 12 in San Antonio, a part of our digital department, we have one man who played football with you and ran track with you, Spencer Heath. And I asked him,
Okay.
I asked him if there's anything I should ask you, and he gave me the information that you're a big J. Cole fan. Are you still listening to J. Cole? What's your favorite song?
I mean, one of his new song, Clouds, just played out here at practice, and I was rapping it. So, but that's awesome. I didn't know Spencer was at KSAT. That's awesome.
Yeah, he also said that that when you did transfer to IMG, it was, of course, I'm sure a shocking time, not only for everyone else, but he was curious of how significant that was in your journey and how much that helped you to be here today.
Yeah, I mean, IMG was huge for me, and it's a lot of times when you come from just your high school and your community, a lot of those players, maybe don't have college and NFL aspirations, where when you go to IMG, everyone wants to be a college and NFL player. That was everyone's goal. And so, there were certain people who weren't so happy that I went, and a lot of my friends were extremely happy. Coach Hamilton at Reagan was extremely happy, where David Wetzel was not extremely happy. So, it's just, at the end of the day, my family, my dad, we have to make decisions for my career. And, I've been able to play for multiple NFL teams, started in college for 4 years. So I would say IMG paid off.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you for taking the time. Appreciate it. Good luck.